glad you guys didn't spill that. You know, that is A-okay. That's okay. This is why I have a napkin with me. Okay? Overcoming the lies the devil tells you. The devil will lie to you and try to make you believe that you're something you're not. He'll say things to you like, you're ugly, you're not enough, you're worthless.
I'm rich.
Okay. Take this cup of water, for instance, right? It's clear water. You know, it's clean, you can see through it. You could even drink it if you wanted to. But what happens when the devil lies to you? When the devil brings his lies and he pours it into your cup? When he says, you're ugly, you're not enough, or you're worthless. Exactly. It's dirty, right? It's dirty. You can't see through it anymore. It's just all messed up now. And there's no way to fix it, or it seems that way. But when you remind yourself who God says you are, and Jesus comes into the picture, and the lies just seem to fade away, because what Jesus says about you is entirely different than the lies that the devil tells you.
Come on.
Jesus will say that you are chosen. Jesus will say that you are loved and that you are his child. Now the water's clear again. The lies just disappeared because they're no match for the love of Jesus. They're no match for what Jesus wants to bring into your life.
Come on.
You know, and the devil can try to come back, right? He can always try, but he's really no match for what Jesus has.
Come on! Wow,
You
that's
know,
cool.
when Jesus is added to the equation, no matter what cup it was in, no matter what area in your life the lie came, no matter when or where or from who told you that lie, Jesus conquers all. Jesus takes over any lie that the devil has for you, and he completely destroys it to the point where it doesn't even exist anymore. It's nothing, because that's all the lie ever really was. It was nothing.
That's good.
Now, I want to read you guys a verse, or more like a story about Jesus, and it's in Luke 4, and what's happening in the verse is Jesus is fasting, right? So he's out in the desert, he's spending time with God. For 40 days he didn't eat, but this entire time the devil was there trying to tempt him, trying to lie to him, and trying to tell him things that weren't true. All right, so where for 40 days he was tempted by the devil. He ate nothing during those days, and at the end of them, he was hungry. So what I find funny about that part is, who here has ever been really, really hungry? Like, really hungry, like it's just agonizing, and you can't wait to eat, and you just feel like you can't move, like you just want to sit there, because you just can't run, you don't have enough energy.
You're getting me hungry now.
Picture that times 4,000. That's what Jesus was feeling right then and there. I think it's pretty interesting. That's when the devil tries to lie to you. He comes in when you're hungry, when you're starving, when you're empty, when you can't go anymore, because that's when you're weak.
That's good.
And he tries to attack when you're weak. But I love what happens in the next verse, what Jesus says to him. The devil said to him, if you are the Son of God, tell this stone to become bread. Jesus answered, it is written, man shall not live on bread alone.
Come on.
So what Jesus is saying is, I'm more than just a body. I'm more than what's here right now.
That's good. Come on.
My God says that I'm more. And you can't tell me any different. He didn't even acknowledge what Satan said. He just ignored him, and he was like, you know what? Don't touch my bread. Go get your own bread, you know? And he didn't pay any mind to it because he already knew the truth that God had put in his heart. And when we accept the truth, when we begin to see ourselves how God sees us, it becomes pretty clear that we're chosen, that we're loved, and that we're his children. Now, in a minute, I'm gonna pray, but first, anybody who wants to get rid of these lies, that doesn't want to live through life hearing that echoing in your ear saying that you're worthless and that you're nothing and that you just can't do it.
Come on.
Because it's a lie. You know, you've got Jesus with you, and if Jesus is with you, who can be against you? Amen?
Amen.
Now, if you're struggling with any of these lies, I'd encourage you to talk to some of our leaders here. We're always here to help. We're always here to listen. And definitely just come up for prayer after service if you really need it. Anyways, so everyone bow your heads and close your eyes. Dear Jesus, I thank you for the way that you love us, for
Yes, God.
how you surround us daily. You won't just leave us in our lives, God.
Yes,
If we
God.
turn to you and we call to you, we'll become clear just like this water. We won't have to suffer anymore, and we won't have to just mosey through life. We'll be able to thrive. We'll be able to move forward.
Yes, God.
We'll be able to move farther than we've ever been able to go without you.
Yes, God. Thank you.
So I pray today that some of us would give our lives over to you, God. That we'd hand over these lies that the devil's told us to,
Yes, God.
and that we'd know that you're going to overcome them. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, now let's hop into cruise. And
Oh yeah, girls over there outside.
yeah, girls out there. So if you're a girl, head through those doors. If you're a guy,
If you're
head
a
over
girl,
there.
get out of here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not
I
mean.
did. I noticed that, and then